on, everyone. Here we go. It's an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is. It's straight up energy reading. This is it's just a reading with me. But I just finished the other day, obviously, the Zodiac fly-through for April 2026. And I noticed a trend in the energy. It was like a flowing, a band of energy. It didn't really come up in all the readings, or I don't even know if it came up in any of them, to be honest with you. But I've got it here in the pre-shuffle. And I thought, oh, perfect. This is perfect. I've got 2 cups, right? Just a surface energy. 2 soulmates coming together. It is a powerful soulmate. It is a powerful connection. Now, it could be to something, but it's probably a person, all right? It's crossed by justice, and there's the student, the Page of Pentacles, and there's the 2 of Pentacles. Now, this is an energy, 2 soulmates that haven't come together. And somebody's been holding on to energy or holding back. I talk a lot lately about energy slap back, about consequences, about energy that's been built up, a lot of it built up during Jupiter retrograde in the bubble, and it's all trying to release, and there's a huge dam of it about to break. And I think in the soulmate cycle in particular, people that have held on to your energy, there's going to be like this flow. It might show up in your horoscopes, for example, as you'll get a boost in your career or a boost in your love life or something like that. What's really happening is people that have been holding on to your energy can't hold it anymore. It's getting too hot to handle. I think there's multiple people here for a lot of you, and you're about to get educated on it. And on the flip side, somebody else is learning about you so that they know how to approach. So I'm going to take sort of their angle on it, and I'm going to say somebody's spying on you. It's my biggest card, is spying. That would be spying. Somebody learning about you to figure out the best way to approach, right? Steve's viewer likes clog dancing. I need to learn everything I can about clog dancing. That kind of a thing. Whatever it is, somebody is holding on to your energy. We're going to pull on that person, okay? Whoever they are. Let's see what's going on here. It is a pretty powerful soulmate. It keeps showing up as 2 of cups, for me anyway. All right, let's see where we go. Let's shuffle the deck. All right, card before the cuts. Why the fuck are we here? Let's do the cut cards. We'll do a pyramid reading on it. Actually, you know what? No, we'll do a regular reading on it because I want to get a bead on your soul connection. So, all right, I'll change my mind in real time. How about that? All right, card before the cut. Why the fuck are we here? So why the fuck are we here? Interesting. Anybody that's been holding, there's going to be a dam breaking of energy. It's going to happen in societal energies. It's going to happen in the soulmate cycle. In the soulmate cycle, it'll reflect for you, again, like I said, your horoscopes will probably say things along the lines of things are going to pick up for you, or if you thought this was gone, it's not, it's coming back, that kind of a thing. But it's really just, it's, in my mind's eye, I have a dam breaking and it washing away all the houses and everything that's in the valley below it. That kind of a thing. It is. There's a lot of energy happening. So you may have a lot of people approach you and ask you out, or approach you. You might make a lot of new friends. You might get a new job. You may see your career taking off again, right? You might get a raise, things along those lines. There's a lot of energy that's been held back. All right. Anyway, so we got somebody here. Let's pull on that soulmate. Let's focus on that. We got to focus on something. So I've got 5 swords here. This is angled at you for some reason. You're stabbing yourself in the foot somehow. Probably by making assumptions. It's usually the way we stab ourselves in the foot. You might be right now making assumptions. It could be reading that. Making assumptions how? You're trying to figure out who it is. You're trying to figure out, I know who that is. Just stop saying you know. Stop saying you understand anything. Your best bet in life, if you really want to be high vibration, you want to be the hermit, you want to be wise, you want to, whatever it is, just forget everything you think you know and let the universe show you the answers. Okay? It's just what it is. Trying to figure this out is going to be a problem for you. This person here may have made a bad impression on you as well. It could be, if I angle it back toward them, they may be someone who has made a bad impression on you. Okay? What do I don't know. They stepped on your foot once. They're a douche at work. I mean, I have no idea. They ran from you. I mean, it could be your runner for some of you. It really can. There's no doubt about it. They're definitely holding on to your energy. Are they the most powerful one, though? Right? I'm going on the most powerful one, the one where it's so hot they can't hold it anymore. Right? That kind of a thing. After that, the Knight of Cups, here they come. It's what I say. I don't know why I'm your second favorite. I don't even care anymore. I'm willing to be your third favorite. I don't care, but or 10th. 10th is fine. The Knight of Cups after that, it's what I said. They're going to approach. It's what I said in both sides. When I angled it toward you, I said, be the hermit. Stop assuming you know stuff or you're going to guess and I'm going to do that. Hermits don't guess. It'll show it to you. Everything settles. It's a Buddhist principle. All things settle on their own. Just sit there and all the answers will come to you. You just sit there. And the universe reveals its secrets to you. Most people can't do that. They assume they know this and I know that. And most people never shut up long enough to learn a damn thing. Right? Even when you're talking to them, if you're a teacher, you know this. You're teaching somebody something. In their head is all kinds of chatter. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. They're trying to figure out where you're going. And where you're probably going is you need to make sure they have a foundation, and then you're going to teach them something outside the foundation. Well, they spend so much time in their head claiming that they already know that they miss the whole fucking lesson. They end up losing out on the whole fucking thing. And then you have to repeat yourself over and over again. It's that kind of thing. So don't stab yourself in the foot. They're coming to you. Okay? That's how it relates when I angled it to you. All right? They will come to you. When I angle it back toward them, I think somebody's going to make amends for maybe insulting you, maybe running. I don't know what they did, but it feels like they made a bad impression. You know, it might be somebody where you're like, well, I think they're cute, but they're kind of a dick. You know, what the fuck was that about? Yeah, that kind of a thing. All right, that's a 5 of Swords. It's a partial victory. It's a false victory. All right. So anyway, they come to you. All right, here we go. Let's see where we're at. All right, come on now. Let's do it. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve Love Tarot. You're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. I'm not a fucking Time Lord. This could be any of my readings, especially with me, with the energies I get. I'm pulling from shit from all over the place. It could be future influence for you. So always keep that in mind. Either way, there's a good lesson attached to it most of the time. If you're not in your head already, well, I already know that. Okay. Everything is connected. Remember that. If you already know it, that's fine. The key is to remember it there, because most people forget it and then they repeat mistakes. All right. So good for you if you already know everything I said. Woohoo! All right. Let's see where we go here. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the fucking table. It's right back to it. Right back to it. All that shuffling. Right back to it. The 2 of Cups. That is the energy. We'll take that out. Fueled by justice. There you go. All right, we're ready to go. I love this. This is great. These readings have been crazy lately. The energies, all these big cycles. Oh, it's like Superman with the yellow sun, right? Giving him the superpowers. I got the yellow sun or something with all these long cycles fucking coming. I'm using it more offline than I am on. I feel like I might freak people out too much if I start going all profit on you here online. So I'm trying to edit that out and hold it back. But it's tempting, I'll tell you. All right, here we go. Anyway, we'll just pull a nice little soulmate reading. How about that? Okay. Right here, the energy around your connection. Let's see where we go. 9 of Cups. It's a wish. No, it's a wish aspect here. This person is everything you need, not necessarily what you want. And I say that because of the healthy fruit here, right? Most people would pick a Snicker bar over the fruit, so I know I would, but the fruit is better for you. It's better, it's better. Your body processes the sugars better. It's just better for you. You're better off with a piece of fruit. Eat a banana over a Snicker bar any day of the week, But this disconnection is more what you need than what you want, per se. Okay? I think it applies both ways. It feels more on your side. All right. It's just a message for you. You're still gonna. If most of you watching will still insist on trying to figure out who this is, even though I said stop it. Okay. Just you'll find out. Just chill out. All right. It's like you're taking somebody to a surprise party and they keep asking, where are we going? What are we going to do? They keep asking you questions to try to just shut up. You know, a little surprise is nice. The magic lives in the unknown. I mean, my God. All right, here we go. And get your hand off my fucking stereo. Stop changing to that damn channel. All right, here, 3D energies around this person. I don't know why I seem to give rides to people who like all the music I hate. I don't know what's going on. The star. I mean, this is a big deal, you guys. I'm pulling big cards. The 3D energy around this person is the star. It's a delayed wish. This is a wish. I said the word wish when I threw this. But then I switched it up. I went, no. I mean, I don't know why I said wish, because the primary energy is about the fruit and the need versus the want, blah, blah, blah. Here's your wish. It's been delayed. I really believe this person's been holding on to energy. Bringing you two together has been delayed for just the right moment. You each needed to learn some things, okay? So you got a soul recognition coming here or a runner returning for a re-recognition, okay? Now, if it is a runner returning and you're having a re-recognition, a refire, if you will, then you've really got to put the ego down because there's water under the bridge, as they say, right? So that can get in the way. It's even more important that you pay attention, or paid, past tense, attention to the lesson that I told you about the hermit around the card before the cut. All right. Otherwise, again, not unlike a teacher trying to teach somebody something that's got kind of a long view to it, I got to start right here, and then I'll talk about the long view. If you're so busy trying to talk it up that, you know, oh, I already know that, you're not paying attention. You're going to miss the subtlety of the lesson. If your ego gets in the way here, the water under the bridge will kind of fuck you up. I don't say anything or talk about anything that's not part of the reading. All right, I don't go around offline giving people sage advice about hermits. I mean, it's just not what I do. You know, most of the time I just keep my damn mouth shut. But I said that for a reason, and I see why now. For a lot of you, this is a refire. And if it's a refire, you're going to have to shut the ego down. You're going to have to be that hermit. Let the universe show you who this person is. Let this person show you who they are. Let their soul do the talking. Let your souls do the talking. All right. One of you will probably have ego going, I imagine this person will step all over their words. That's fine. We don't need two people doing it. All right, the soul here. Be the big person. Be the higher vibration person. All right, here we go. The soul, their soul. It's not your soul. It's their soul and how it links to your connection. The Page of Wands. You know, this person is, I get it now. I get the fruit. I understand. This person's a breath of fresh air for you. All right. You may find them a little immature. They're a young soul. You're an old soul. Why? Again, I got to keep at. It always blows my mind how these readings go. You know, because even I back analyze and figure out why I said certain things. Because the shit just comes out. All right. The hermit. You're the hermit. You have to know that. You have to follow that lesson. This person is a much younger soul than you. And I said they're probably going to step on their words. They probably will. They're going to be a little yappy child. But they're exactly what you need. This young soul, it energizes you. It recharges you. It does something for you. It brings out your inner child even. I mean, I hate using that phrase, but it's there. And I think that even came up. That topic came up in one of the Zodiac Fly-Through readings. I'm pretty sure. This is great. They're a breath of fresh air for you. They really are. But it's more of what you need than what you want. You may not want this. You may want another, Steve, I want another old soul to travel through. You know, I hear you. But it's not what you need right now. The universe is sending you what you need to keep your energy in check, in balance, and growing. It's very nice. This is terrific. But I got chuckled when I threw that. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, okay. All right. All right. You're the soul babysitter. How about that? Okay, here we go. You could open a daycare center called Soul Care or something. Yeah, there you go. Hidden energy message from the universe. Message to you. All right, as if there haven't been enough of them here. Be that hermit. Pay attention to what I said around that cut card. What's red with the 9? It's usually red with the 9 of Cups. Victory, the 6 of Wands. Yeah, again, it's just, we'll clarify, but it's just backing me up with the victory. It's victory after a long battle. So this is an energy that's been held back, but also, again, you may not feel like eating pineapple. You may not feel like eating pears or apples. You want a Snicker bar, Mars bar, Milky Way bar, Three Musketeers. Well, you're not getting it. Okay? You're getting what you need here. It's nice. I think if this is a runner coming back, which it could be for a percentage of you, all right, and especially with the young soul here, it could be. If you're part of the Leo soap opera, this is a new soulmate. This is not your old soul person. This is somebody else, believe me. That person in the Leo soap opera's got an older soul than I do, and I openly admit that. They could, if they'd smarten up and their soul would come to light, they could take my place here and I could go on vacation. They could fill in for me, right? All right. Not that I couldn't just do this on a laptop from a beach, and I don't know why I haven't yet. All right, here we go. Potential final outcome for you. Red with the star. Probably because I get a bunch of people to come up to me. Well, of course, they'd all be wearing bikinis. That'd be great. Bunch of bikini-clad people coming up to me wanting free readings. All right, there you go. No place to put money in a bikini. Well, maybe there is. I don't know. But I'm not sure, Maybe there is. You wrap it up just right. Ace of Cups, new love, new start in love, a refire. It's everything I've already said. It's right here in a picture. It's right there. It's been delayed. It's showing up. All right? It is. It's what you need. It's the young soul. It's probably a refire for most of you. For some of you, it's just brand new love. It's a new start in love. I mean, it's all here. That wraps up everything I've already said. Good. All right, let's go. This person, for a good number of you, randomly at the bottom of the light seer, which we're going to use to clarify, disappointed you. It's a Page of Swords. They've probably been watching you for a while, whether they're a new soulmate or your original runner. Okay? But they disappointed you at some point. I think, even if this is a new soulmate, I think you know this person. They're in your orbit, if you will. Okay? And they probably haven't made a good impression or something to do with 5 swords, which is all the more reason you need to shut the ego down. And that's especially true if it's your runner, right? Because there's a lot of water under that bridge. Shut it down. Let your souls do the talking. Granted, it's going to be a little bit of goo-goo gaga for you, baby talk, but it is what it is. Sometimes that's fun. The universe seems to think it's good for you. All right, let's go. 9 cups. Why is it here? Let's go. Let's clarify. What the hell? I ain't got nothing else to do. Here we go. Let's do it. 9 cups. Why is it here? Okay. Okay. Won't let me shuffle anymore. 3 wands. Yeah, it's a breath of fresh air for you. I said that. It's a breath of this is my breath of fresh air energy off the 3 of wands. It's nice there. I have a spot like that I go to, and I'll just sit there all fucking day. All day. Just nice. Wonderful. What's on top here? The tower's been coming up a lot lately, hasn't it? That poor little squirrel. Why is the tower here? The 4 of cups. Again, it's going to... I'm just going to give it to you this way. I'll give you the surface energy. Fuck it. I don't need to go deep. This person's a breath of fresh air. They're a young soul. Just backing up what I said. I'm pulling on your connection. It's something brand new for you. It's what you need. It's not necessarily what you want. Even if it's that runner coming back. Maybe you feel like they haven't grown enough for you. You thought, Steve, I was hoping they'd go on a dark night of the soul. They didn't even do the evening dick chakra thing. I mean, I hear you. But the energies are right for you two to come together now. There's something about it. There's something about how your energy affects them. And their energy affects you. It energizes you. But I'm saying this person can be what you want. In other words, this fruit can be what you want if you prepare it just right. If you do something a little different with it. I mean, that's all I'm saying. But who it is, who this is, or how they show up, I hear you. Okay. The star. It's a powerful soulmate, whoever it is. I will tell you that. I think if you dig deep, you'll like them. She likes that rainbow. She's just like, it's going to be a lot of work. I hear you. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure it's going to be as much work as you might think. I got victory is the message for you. The universe says it's a win no matter what. I get you. You love. It's nice. All right, let's see. The star. Let's dig in. 3D energy, the star. It's been delayed for a while. Why? Why has it been delayed? The Four of Pentacles. Well, I would love to tell you they've been afraid or they've been whatever. It's in the environmental energy. It's the universe being economical. The energies around us. This is the toughest part about energy to explain to people. It's the reason why some people say, well, I don't believe in any of this shit, the fucking energy, fuck that, I'll do what I want to do, that kind of a thing. I'll explain it this way. But the fickle old gal universe is a cheapskate. Okay, it's a bit of that. The fickle old gal universe is an extreme couponer. Have you seen the shows with the ladies and the extreme coupons? And they go to the grocery store with like what would be like $600 worth of stuff for most people, and they get it for like 20 cents. And you go to their house on the TV show, and they've got like 40 bottles of bleach. Why do you need 40 bottles of bleach? I mean, what the hell's going on? What's happening here? Why do you need so much Tide? How dirty is your clothes? That's the universe. The energies around us, this has been delayed because the energy was being economical. Now, here's where it gets tough to explain. I'm going to ask for some help here. Yeah, there it is. It's just... It would have been a waste of... Energy always tries to stay in balance. Okay? I say it all the time. And out of balance energy is wasted energy. Like worry is wasted energy. It knocks energy out of balance. Worry brings you nothing but energy slapback. It brings you bad karma, whether you realize it or not. That energy feeds other negative energies, other wasteful negative energies, and it comes back. If you cut one thing out of your life, if you could cut worry, stop being a worry ward, you'll be fine. Okay? Honestly, there's no need. The energy was being economical. It would have been wasteful for you two to come together prior to this. It would have knocked energy out of balance. You probably would have been fine. You probably would have still liked each other. You probably even might have had a new beginning in love if they came back sooner, if it was your runner, or if this person approached you sooner and you had some kind of new way of looking at them. Something happens here with this person who screwed you over before, where when they reapproach, you see them differently. But that's only provided you put your ego down. Okay? They're still seeing you the same. They just, going to put their foot in their mouth again, I'm sure, or something like that. But it wouldn't have been economical for the energy to allow it to happen before. It's allowing it to happen now because it's got a surplus. All right. What's on top? It's the toughest part of energy to explain to people because it's something you just feel. It's not really something that has words that you can explain. The energy is economical. What the fuck is that, Steve? I hear you. But that's what it is. It wouldn't have been prudent. I mean, that's the answer. It wouldn't have been prudent to bring you guys together before. Okay? That's all you need to know. The why of it, well, it has to do with polarities and balancing of energies and wasting over here. And energy always has to go somewhere. We're not creating anything. It's all already there. So it just wouldn't have worked. Now it'll work. Here it comes. Now it's released. The thing is, it's released all at once. It's a chariot. It's coming at you fast. Okay? So again, I talked about that at the beginning of this reading, the dam about to break. A dam of energy breaking. All right, why is that here? The sun. Yeah, okay. Yes, it's a yes card. Now is the time. Wasn't economical before, Steve? Now it's coming. Usually this happens when the universe holds energy back because it's not economical to release it. When it does release it, it does this. All right. All right. Let's see where we go. All right. Let's pull on this person's soul. I like it. I like this little guy. All right. Let's see where we're at. Page of Wands. As far as why it wasn't economical before, it could be thousands of reasons. It's not for us to know. We don't control the energies that come in. We don't control the universe. I wrote a whole blog article on it at one point telling you how tiny we are, how insignificant in the size of the universe our energy is. However, in local energy, soulmates are a big deal. The soulmate cycle is a huge deal to the universe, but it's very localized. All right? It's more of a big deal to the solar system rather than the entire universe. But, again, as far as why it held it back, I don't know. But when it does, it's always a fucking freight train of energy coming at you. Out in society, it's a freight train of destiny. It can't be stopped. No matter what you do, it's going to just roll through. All right, here we go. Right here, same thing. Page of Wands, why is it here? Wow, High Priestess. This is a strong spiritual. This person has, I could put some hocus pocus on it if you like. I'll make the rainbow unicorn people happy. This person's got some magic powers. This person's got some medicine for you. Okay? It just by interacting with them, you benefit in some way. They benefit from you as well, but it looks like they're sending you a lot more than you're sending them. Okay? Like I said, they're what you need, but you are sending them something too. It is a two-way flow. But what's on top? I just want 10 swords. Wow, why is that here? The 3 of cups. What's the bridge? The 5 of cups. Yeah, I was going to say when I threw this person's recently suffered a loss. They've recently suffered a loss. It's almost like an energy of somebody approaching you, whether it's your runner returning or somebody new. It's almost like somebody's last message for them was to approach you or something like that. It's probably not the case. I'm just saying what it feels like. There's I want to call it regret, I guess, but there's somebody else's karma has been released from this person, which is causing them to behave differently. It can happen when someone dies that you have a tied, shared karma with. Then that person can then release, when they go back to energetic form, they can release that karma from you and things can happen. That happened with my dad and I when he died. I said all of a sudden, after he was gone, people started taking my calls that wouldn't take it before. Doors started opening that wouldn't open before. I didn't even know some of those doors were there, right? And I got to thinking about it. I was like, wow, I knew there was a tie between us, but Jesus, holy crap. Right? It was a bit of that. Well, something like similar to that has happened to this person. It doesn't have to be somebody dying. It is what it is. You can have those kinds of karmic ties with pets and things along those lines. Right? I saw a guy, I told you about it. There's a guy out here on YouTube, one of the ones I found before I was before I was doing my channel. He was fine until his cat died. And then his cat died and he went nuts. Something happened. He lost like half his subscribers. He went all crazy, came up with this storyline about some weird, I don't know what the fuck happened to him. But he was fine until that cat died. And when the cat died, I'm not going to say the name of his channel, but man, I hope he's okay now. Six of Wands. All right, he started inventing, I wrote about him once in my blog, he started inventing all kinds of his own laws of physics, for God's sake, man. What the hell? All right, 6 of Wands, why is it here? Let's see where we go. He had a good thing going for a while, it looked like. And then he lost the plot somewhere, man. Wow, you got to be careful. There's always a fine line. Whenever you do anything new age, there's always a fine line between loopy and this person's all right. I think they're fairly grounded. There's a very fine line sometimes. 7 of Pentacles. And if it's tied to a cat, you're fucked. You're better off having karma with a person than a cat. I'll tell you what. But it can't happen with a cat. It can't. So anyway, somebody here had a release of karma. And that's why they're doing things a little differently. Okay? 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, divine timing. It's what I said. It's happening for a reason. It's happening because of something that happened to this person. All right? The 7 of Pentacles crossing the Six of Wands is one of those don't look a gift horse in the mouth energies. It's a message for you from the universe to, hey, you know, it's coming in. I get it. You wanted a Snicker bar, you're getting a fucking pineapple. But hey, I'll tell you what, this benefits you greatly. I saw that with the High Priestess. There's some magic coming your way here, okay? And look at your final outcome. That's nice, all right? What's on top? Ace of Wands. And why is that here? Page of Pentacles. I'm going to pull a bridge for you here. It's my student again, of course, again. You know, lessons from the past will serve you well, all that kind of stuff. But don't make assumptions. I mean, that's just the surface read. But yeah, the Hangman. Yeah, again, that lesson I gave you about being the hermit or whatever. Again, be careful about, I'm just going to say with the Hangman here, be careful about forming opinions. The Hangman sits on the fence. All right? You'd be like, what's the Hangman have to do with the Hermit? Well, I'll tell you, it is an on the fence energy of the Hangman. The Hangman just sits there on the fence, looks at both sides, here's what's going on. That's what you should be here. You need to be, when this person shows up, a spectator in the crowd, watching a band play, watching a ball game, whatever it is. Just a spectator. That's it. You watch over here, you watch over there. If you go to a ball game, you try to get a good seat where you can see both left field and right field kind of a thing. And you get a nice view, you know, you can try to get, you got good seats. So just watch the whole thing and see how, and let it play out. Try not to make assumptions. Try not to prejudge, all right? Don't be snap to decisions based on what happened before. You're going to let yourself down if you do that. All right, Ace of Cups, final outcome for you. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. This is a very good energy for you. All right? It's a very good time. It might be future influence. It's about, you can see how fast the energy is releasing. The energy is starting to slap back. Okay? We got energy slap back that's beginning to happen. Jupiter is now moving forward. The bubble has popped. But there's so much energy in there that it's taking it a while to break up and sort of split out. But you're seeing it. You're seeing it play out in society. You'll see it play out here as well. It'll take a little time, but when this happens, it happens fast. All right? So again, it might be future influence for you. I have no idea. It's going to happen tomorrow. It's going to happen 6 weeks from now. But the universe is sending you something really cool. Something you need is coming your way. And if you prejudge it based on what happened the last time, because it's a rerun for sure, one way or another, whether it's somebody new or not, it's somebody you already know, and they're in a new energy. If you prejudge it with your ego, you're going to, well, you'll probably pass on it. It'll end up being your Five of Swords. You see what I'm saying? The Five of Swords before the cut. Everything I talked about before the cut is very important to the whole reading. It's not always the case with my readings. In this case, it is. I'll tell you what. All right. Because this card crosses that. This Two of Cups crosses that Five of Swords. Ace of Cups. Why is that here? Tell me about the final outcome. What's the final for my viewers? We'll go pull some wicked voodoo on this. You know, I'm surprised I don't have a devil. I don't have a devil or a Seven of Swords. I don't understand why. Maybe I'll get it now. I don't know. It won't let me shuffle anymore, so I'm done. Seven Cups. You're confused? You love this person? The Eight of Pentacles. The Page of Swords. Yeah, I would say the way the energy feels, I just have to translate feelings into words. The environmental energy is this little bit of confusion. Now, what do I do now, Steve? A little of that. A little bit of, you didn't see this coming, the Eight of Pentacles, and a little bit of this person disappointed you with the Page of Swords. So if you blend those ingredients, each one of them being an ingredient together, you get a certain kind of cookie. And that certain kind of cookie is, this motherfucker thinks they can approach me? Really? All right, but this might be the person, just look at him, I'm going to do his voice. This might be the person that Steve said was coming in. I'm not sure. Now, what do I do? What do? You remember, obviously you forgot my fucking advice. All right, but it is to sit on the fence and just watch the fucking ball game. See what happens. All right? You don't have $1,000 bet riding on this fucking thing, so chill out. All right, no bookie's going to come down and get you if it goes bad. Just, you know, stop. This is bad. You don't want that. The environmental energy will encourage this, which again is why you got this message and the card before the cut message. because you can only control how you behave in the environmental energies. The environmental energies coming in provide an opportunity. That opportunity is for you to go, this motherfucker thinks they can approach me. Oh, wait, is this the one? You know, again, overthinking. What's on top here? Three of Wands. It's actually it's a lucky break. It's your ship coming in. And it's coming in hot. It's coming in fast. All right? It's a very good, it's a very auspicious energy here. This is red with the Chariot. It's why the Ace of Cups is here. It's time. You need this. The universe thinks you need this. Okay? I do too. You know, I mean, I don't know. Why is that here? I just feel like you do. The Knight of Pentacles. And what's the bridge? Oh, these cards came back. I love that. The Four of Pentacles is back. Again, we'll talk about these in a minute. Here we go with the bridging energy. These two are bookends of one another. The Four of Pentacles, I might say the Four of Pentacles is bookended. The Ace of Cups. Again, this holding back kind of a thing. It's this whole recoil energy that's in the environment. Probably because this person disappointed you before, right? And you're trying to make sure this is the one I was talking about. Don't forget this reading. Actually, don't forget. Don't forget what I said in the reading, but forget the reading. Because you've got to be the hangman here. A little bit. A little bit. As for these, it's what I said here. Why is that here? The Knight of Pentacles. It's an inevitable energy of sorts. It's taken a long time. Okay? There's no other way to put it. It's taken a long time to get here. You might feel like too much time has passed. You might become, this mix of energies makes you an excuse machine. Well, they disappointed me before. Well, too much time has passed. It's been a while. I can't believe it's this person. Whatever. Again, that's all ego. And I told you, it's been held back. The universe was being economical. And for the average Joe or Jane, they never benefit from that. They never understand that the economical aspect of the energies around us always creates the naysayers. It always creates the, well, that's not right. It always creates the person who doesn't believe in horoscopes because they read their daily and it didn't come true that day. Okay? It's not how it works. That's not how anything works. All right? It really isn't. I can't even book an appointment with a dentist or a doctor and get in there at the right fucking time that I have. It's a 10:15 appointment. I'm lucky if I'm in there by 11:10. All right? Nothing works that way. It is what it is. The energy flows how it flows. Things happen how they happen. We don't control it. We can only control our behavior within it. You have to shut down the ego. You have to talk to this person soul to soul. They'll probably talk to you with their ego, but we don't need two egos. One ego and two souls. That's the ideal combination here. Anything else, two egos and one soul, two egos and two souls, we're fucked. You start becoming an excuse machine. All right? That's it. That's what I got. Let's see where we go. Let's pull 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card. What else you want to tell my people? Anything? What else you got, universe? I'm going to go. I don't have a devil. I don't. I just have you getting in your way. And I'm trying to help you not. All right? That's all. And I'm not. Look, I'm not blaming you. I'm no fucking warlock on the hill. I'm no Tibetan monk. I get it. I would need to be reminded of these things too. You know? It's fine. It's good that you get the information. I don't have the benefit of a me to tell me shit in advance. I just have to know the shit in advance and give myself the lesson. So, hey, it is what it is. 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card. Fucking hell. All right, here we go. Queen of Swords, 5 of Cups. I still don't have a devil, and I'm not going to get one in this reading. And I'm not even going to get a 7 of Swords and the King of Cups. 5 of Cups, Queen of Swords, King of Cups, Fool. What's under the Fool? Not a devil, I promise you that. It's the Strength card. Fucking hell. I could have used the devil here, in a way. It's almost, because at least I could have lightened the lesson a little bit. But without a devil, I have to remind you again to be the hangman. We're at a ball. Imagine we're at a ball game together. And you're trying to determine where the ball's going to go. Every 5 seconds you're going to be, I bet it's going to go left. I bet it's going to go left. At some point, all right, I'm either It depends whether you're male or female. If you're a guy, I'm going to punch you in the mouth and tell you to shut the fuck up. I'm trying to watch the game, or at least smack you in the back of the head. If you're a girl, I'm just going to say, I'm never bringing you to a fucking game again, and you better put out tonight. All right? I mean, that's it. At the end of the day, it's annoying. I don't want to keep reminding you of this, but you have to just shut up and watch the game. Okay? All right. These are red, these are red, center, left, right. Simple message. It doesn't matter how you treat this person. Strangely enough, it doesn't. You could be a complete fucking crazy person with them. It's not going to damage the love. It won't do anything. Okay? All that matters, all that fucking matters, passion, heart chakras open, leap of faith into this picture. Again, this is where your feelings with this person, or you and this person, this is where you live right now in this picture. You have to take a leap of faith that won't happen again. You do that, you'll be rewarded. You do what you want to do, make your own decisions, but you're not going to be able to bring any ego in here. It's a leap of faith. What does it mean? Why is it giving me that specific energy on the Fool? Because you have to believe that the universe has your back, right? Plain and simple. If you believe that, you'll shut up and watch the game. If you don't, you'll open your mouth and get all ego-y about it, prejudge it, and this, that, the other. Oh, this isn't what I was expecting. You know, that kind of, just wait and see what happens. Sit on the fence and see what happens. I don't have a devil here. I don't have a seven of swords. They're probably part of your connection, but I'm not sure. I have a very strong connection. It feels very angelic to me. It feels like a very nice connection. It feels like in a past life. Can I put some hocus pocus on it? Some of the rainbow unicorn people that come here have said, Steve, we like the hocus pocus. All right, let me give it to you. I tell you what I think. Okay, it's just what I think about your connection. I think you were some sort of child and parent in a past life. That's what I think. That's the way it feels. Okay? You would know that by which one you were and which one they were. Typically, you will know that by how you view this person. I think because this person continually seems to let you down, you're disappointed in them that you were the parent last time. That's what I would think. Okay, that's just the way it seems to flow. But it is what it is. Sometimes kids take care of their parents more than parents take care of their kids. So it can go either way. So there's no absolutes. But that's what I think. I think that's what this connection is, and I think that's why it's a bit of an eye roll for you. It's a bit of a leap of faith for you to jump into this, right? Once you do, it's a very strong connection. If you want the extended, there's a couple of links at the top of the description. I'll pull on the connection a lot more. I'll pull on that little page and shit. But that's what I think. That's the way this feels. And these are are they rare? I don't know that they're rare connections per se. They're common connections that you don't always run into in your lifetime. In other words, if I'm to add more hocus pocus and make the rainbow unicorn segment of the viewers happy. The other viewers, the science side is like turned off right now. They're, fuck you, Steve. If you start doing this shit, okay, we'll take it in the extendeds, but not here, fucker. Okay, I got you. Just calm down, science people. All right, over here. I think that these parent-child past life connections are common in our lifetimes. I don't think what's common is that we interact with them. In other words, what might be typical is you're the parent in the past life of this person over here, right? They're in Japan and you're in fucking Australia and you've never met and you never will meet. That kind of a thing. But you influence each other at a distance, right? The energies influence at a distance. This is what Einstein used to call, paraphrasing, spooky interaction at a distance kind of a thing. You do influence each other. You just don't know. You don't know where this influence is coming from. That's all. The parent side tends to influence the younger side a lot more. But in this case here, I feel like you're getting, maybe the energy's just right that you're getting the primary benefit for some reason. You need that little youthful energy rolling at you. All right? That's your reading. If you want the extended, there's a couple of links at the top of the description. I think it might be fun to pull on your connection. I will. I'll pull on you just for fun at the beginning of it. All right? That's your reading. Good luck.